Hey, what's going on? This is search marketing. Find your niche using and use keywords. This is Jason Thunder, your nichepreneur, and today just wanted to put this video together to talk about just the importance of the relevancy of keywords and how keywords are important in your specific niche and how how basically Google works or any search engine works to within your relevant keywords to help find you. That's how you search marketing works. Basically, attraction marketing is as you call it, or some actually call it. So just what it comes down to is think about it, right? In this particular niche, this make money from home niche, this network marketing or internet marketing or however you want to call it. We're just always looking for new people to talk to, always looking for leads, always looking for someone to approach to with our opportunity. And that's where we get a lot of this wrong at. I think a lot of us we're so caught up in making the sale, getting the person or converting them over. Well, we have to kind of take a step back from that and kind of lead with value. Talk about why you're in business. I just remember stories of myself just just you run out of friends and family to talk to, right? And so then who are you talking to next, right? You're gonna go out there and just talk to anybody, and your main focus or goal is to get that phone number so you can follow up with them. And you're like, yes, I got someone to follow up with. Well, I hate coming from that scarcity type atmosphere. I like to just think of it as of a mindset of abundance. Like there's plenty of people everywhere, right? There's just this abundant mindset. But I'm not into that. Let me just go up and speak to somebody and just tell them, throw up on them all this information that I have inside me, like blah, 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 all this stuff, right? It'll raise you, right? So it's just easier if there's a market of people who are looking for an opportunity to better themselves. Well, have them find you. This is attraction marketing, right? Have them find you and have them breaking your door down and looking for your opportunity. But me for example, I took this into a wholly different context. I said that what business can I do that I can run from my phone and I can be anywhere in the world and be able to make money from? How would I be able to do that? So I asked that question, and it took me in just a series of directions, and it led me to an answer, and it was just great to just to manifest something like that, just to ask and it's given. How just beautiful is that, right? We always talk about that, right? So me and my journey, it's been that, that's what I want, and it led me to something. But enough about that. Let's just get into the ins and outs of keyword research and search marketing and how keywords are important. And I think first of all, you have to figure out who your audience is, find your niche. You have to find out who you want to speak to. You got to find out what their needs are, what wakes them up in the morning, and what's their pain points. What can't they do without? And you as an entrepreneur have to be able to solve that problem for them. And that's why finding a niche is important, right? So take for instance, you're in a weight loss business, right? You're going to help people lose weight. Well, if if you're in this online sphere and you type in weight loss, well then a lot of things are going to come up as far as for weight loss. And so is it important to dine with the masses, or do you want to find and carve your own space and deal specifically with a smaller group of people, right? With your core message that resonates with them. Say if you're somebody who a 50-year-old man who needs to work out, right? And you can tailor your business or your service along what they need, because there are a lot of men who are over 50 who need to work out, right? So you're not, basically what it comes down to, if you're marketing to everybody, you're marketing to nobody. And if you have a niche, right, a particular group of people that you speak to specifically, their core needs and desires are met by you, they will just automatically pull out the credit card and just start buying from you. That's how beautiful this is if you take heed to what's going on here, you can literally have people chasing you down and looking for you for what you have to offer if you do it right. I love drinking coffee, and the first network marketing company I was in was a coffee business, and it was great. But a lot of this just for some reason, they weren't teaching it correctly, or I wasn't picking up on it correctly, or just didn't pick up on it at all. I'm still drinking their coffee. It's great stuff. I love coffee in the morning, man. It's beautiful. What's crazy about that is I went from I would wake up at 4. Well, I actually would wake up at 2 or 3, right, and be at work at 4 o'clock in the morning and never drink coffee until I started selling. And I'm like, okay, I'm gonna drink coffee all the time now. That's great. I'm no longer with that company or representing that company any longer, but I still drink their coffee. It's a great product, and there's a lot of great products out here in this network marketing field. So, nevertheless, so you want to drill down who you're talking to, what their core message is, and how you can serve them with the product that you're offering. And it can be anything, right? Another big key too is you have to come from a space of why. There's this book called Start With Why from Simon Shrink, I think his name is. Beautiful book, and it talks about the larger companies and how they're so successful because they don't talk about necessarily, we've been established since 1977. Who gives a rat's ass about how long we've been established? It's what can your product do for me, right? So you want to, ask yourself. I call it, why the shit out of yourself. Why? Why you're in business? Why you're doing what you're doing? And all this other kind of stuff. Me, for example, my business why is to just to create a higher standard of level of service in this community, and to be able, through innovation and technology and lifestyle, to be able to, I call it lifestyle by design, to be able to design my life, carve my life like a sculptor the way that I want to. And we're able to do that with this atmosphere of time freedom. There's a lot of work behind it too, but it's rewarding if you see the light at the end of the tunnel. If you're really into what you're doing and love what you're doing and producing good content about it, and just being a servant to the community. That's what it's all about. So you want to lead with value. You want to be a servant to your community. You want to lead with value. You want to have a business plan that focuses on the value given all the time, because if you focus on buy my product, this is what it is, I'm a business opportunity, our company. Nobody cares about the company. Nobody cares, about the owner who lives in Kalamazoo, and no one cares about that. They care about you, your message, and how you're going to help them out. That's what's important. And it took me a while to figure that out. And in this journey, I have a couple ebooks that you can subscribe to that I'll send your way, of information that I've compiled and put together that helped me along my journey, that can also help you along your journey too. Niches to bring you riches. You have to have a niche. So just kind of brainstorm who your perfect customer is and how you can help them, right? And then with that, you can do some research. There's Google, there's a Google keyword tool and Google AdSense. There's a couple other. I think Optimizing has a Google keyword tool. That's it's kind of costly. Really great tool though to use to find keywords. There's a couple of keywords tools you can use out there that can help you narrow down your niche. But then I would just recommend, if you're starting out, just going through Google and using their tool through AdSense, and just going in and thinking of, okay, who can I, if you figure out who your niche is, who you want to talk to, well, then you want to go on Google and do some research, right? I recommend type in that say weight loss for men over 50, right? Say if that's your niche, going into Google and typing in and see what comes up. And you can go into their AdWord tool and see how many people are actually searching for that keyword per month, and you can get an idea if it's a relative keyword or not. I think the average is about 30,000 a month. it's a pretty relative keyword. But you got to see if it's a lucrative keyword also. If there's competition in there, that's good. Competition is good because remember, we're coming from a mind of abundance, and there's plenty for everybody. But you have to have your core message in place in order to make that right. So you want to see if there's other people selling in that market. There's other people who are you know who are ranking, and if it's a relatively good niche or not for you to rank with based on your research through Google and through the websites that come up. But then you want to be a student. You want to come up and see who's blogging about these topics, what content are they putting out there, and how you can use your individuality in your copy to attract the right people to your business. That's what you want to do. Remember, when somebody searches Google or any of the major searches, I always say Google because I love Google, right? Any of the search engines out there, 70% of the people aren't going to go past the second page, the first page. I'm sorry. So they're going to see what's on the first page. The upper folder that usually gets the best rankings, and then 30% of people are not even going to go past that. There's people like me. I want to see everything, right? I'll go through the first 10 pages because I like to. At least I'm a student. I like to see what other people are talking about and have an idea what people are talking about. But so you're not gonna, and then there's other ways of getting of focusing around that we can talk about later. So find your niche, find your keywords, and start creating articles in the blog to have people search and find you. It's very important to have people find you. And that's what makes this important. You can have an unlimited amount of leads. And see, you can buy traffic, and that's cool. You have to. There's, like in any business, says that no like and trust feature. There's just so much stuff out there, right? You want to set yourself apart from everybody else. So you want to be the one that is providing the best service within your particular niche to attract the right people to your opportunities, so that you can in turn convert to making some money. But it's not necessarily about the money all the time. It's just about providing good value and good service, and what that money comes with that. So if you come from that mindset, that paradigm shift, that if that resonates with you, subscribe to my blog, and I will send you out messages, and it'd be great for you to just grow yourself as a person, because your business grows as much as you grow. So it's important to read. Read the book. Start with Why. If you haven't read Think and Grow Rich, The Science of Getting Rich. All these books are very important in propelling you into being a different person, a different individual. Another good book too is Influence. So these are the books that I'm actually reading Influence now. These are books that I have read, and just kind of got me on this path of entrepreneurship, because I love it. It's a great place to be. Now I call it nichepreneur, because I love to market in different niches to find my riches, right? So and provide the best value and the best service in doing that, and just always giving value to the audience as much as possible. So subscribe to my to the blog. I will send you a PDF, a detailed PDF on how to specifically find your niche, for one, and I have another one too, is how to find keywords relative to your audience, so that you can rock your market and be a superstar that you are in your market. Just know, folks, that I believe in you, and I'm always coming from a place of light and love, and just always going to provide the best service and value for you to help you take your business to another level. This is Jason Stunner, the Nichepreneur, signing out today, always on the cutting edge of providing service and value to the marketplace at all times. Have a great afternoon. Enjoy that coffee, man.